Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, just a quick update after the inflation data was released. CPI, as I mentioned in the last video, would be released today. You might be aware of it anyway. It is only a three-wave rally so far. So we've seen the reaction of the price where it was ideal at this 66,350 level that I mentioned in the last videos. And that was the ideal target for this C wave to the downside. Could have given us another low, it still can. We've broken above initial resistance, all right? So we had obviously in terms of CPI, year over year, 3.3%, forecast was 3.4, so a little lower. You could always say slightly bullish for crypto in that case, you know, CPI month over month, no increase. So that's just stayed stable. Forecast was 0.1%, and core CPI month over month was also lower with 0.2% than forecast, which was 0.3%. So we've seen a bit of upside. It's just that this is not yet really an established rally. Always be careful, especially on a day like that. Don't get overexcited. Yes, we've broken above initial resistance, and yes, we've broken above the price channel, but it's not an established break, and it's only so far a three-wave rally that can easily come down again. What I've done already, I've updated members already with a signal and the latest support area, so that's really key now. So really maintain upside pressure, which is questionable. Obviously, it's still, you know, be careful. You know, this is sort of just meaningless short-term volatility. It can be on a day like that. Now, when we can count a correction complete, then I normally do that, and I'm watching for a reversal. And when we then get initial indications that a low might be in, I can add the next support levels. But really, for a reliable reversal, what I need to see, I need another wave 4 and another wave 5. So what do we see right now? We have seen, and I go to the 30-minute chart, we have seen an initial, what would be wave 1. And then I'm not sure what this is. This could be another 1-2, 1-2 setup, but then it would escalate higher, 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 but should at no point break below 68,270. The problem I have here is that this looks more like a three-wave rally. So it's based on the corrective base. So we might be dealing with a diagonal actually. If it's a diagonal, ideally still we don't break below 68,270. But the problem with a diagonal, it doesn't really have an invalidation point. Well, it does, but it's the wave 2 low. But still be aware that ideally to maintain direct upside pressure, maybe it is impulsive. To maintain that upside pressure, it really needs to hold the 68,270 level, give us a healthy wave 4, and then a wave 5. But I did say to you, expect volatility today. We already in the last few days talked about, well, come on, this level here, 67,205, but even more important, the next one, the 100% extension at 66,350. And that was so important because looking at the internal wave structure, the A wave and the C wave tend to have the same length. I'm not entirely convinced by the structure of the decline, but it could easily be a WXY structure, and then this is an ABC. It just looks somewhat strange with that small 1-2 setup and the extended fifth, but you know, it did still hold where it needed to. And what would be a target for the C wave if we really start from here? Well, I've got the next larger degree fib level for the third wave on the chart, but let's assume we hold support. Let's assume we hold 68,270, and by the way, that level will change should this small third wave go higher. So this is really just a quick intraday update. We will have more clarity later today after the Fed interest rate decision. So I guess my next update will be after the interest rate decision, which most people would assume isn't going to do much. So most market participants expect no change. So the 100% extension actually points to 79K here. So, but let's first see if we can get to 76 anyway. Let's first see if we can hold 68,270. Still very fragile at the moment, but S&P went up today. The DXY went down, pretty much all in line with expectations at the moment. DXY, I made a video yesterday on the second channel, MTO, More Trading Online. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. But idea was for it to turn to the downside, and the S&P was ideally giving us another high. All of that's happening today. So maybe also Bitcoin is turning around. This should give you all the levels. One more thing to mention, in the last update, I highlighted that should we break out of this price channel to the upside, and at the moment the market is fighting with this trend line, should we break out of this price channel, the next level to attack for the bulls is 70,200 here, this swing high, and then this swing high at 72K. So, but really it all, let's say, it all can break with a break below 68,270. That would definitely not be a clear signal that we've bottomed already, at least not in a reliable way then. Yeah, so we need the 5 waves. That's confirmation, okay? That's confirmation. That doesn't mean you have to buy when we have confirmation, right? The time to buy is usually in the support zone. So, but that depends on your own trading style. So I can really only help you understand the market structure. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.